Hello guys, in this video I wanna implement merge sort algorithm. So for merge sort algorithm there are two distinct steps. The first one is to partitioning, is to partition the array. So from the original array, let's see, there are 8 elements. We first divide into two halves with equal elements, but if the original array has odd number of elements, then for that case it will be 4 elements in one half and 5 elements in the other half. So by recursively divide the array into two halves, we end up with with array of size 1, right? So after we have all the subarrays of size 1, we consider these sorted array, because an array with 1 element is of course a sorted array. So when we have sorted array, we can apply what is that? Merging. We can apply merging operation for two sorted array, combine them into a sorted array. So for example, down here we have 7 and 3 is 2 sorted array. So we combine these two. Let's assume that we have a way to combine two sorted array into one single sorted array, right? So for 3 and 7, we combine to one array. 3 and 7. For 2 and 16, we can combine it into 2 16. Now again, we now have two sorted array, 3 7 and 2 16 is another one. Now we combine these two using merge function that we are assuming we know how to merge it to create a combined version of sorted array. So for these two sorted array, we can produce a sorted array 2 3 7 16. So by recursively doing so, we finally got the result. So long story short, let's start coding. We have two functions, right? The first function is the merging, the sort, the sort function, which is handling the partitioning arrays recursively, and then this merge function will combine two sorted array. Here left and right are two sorted array. We try to combine into one sorted array. So let's implement the merge function first. So we have, for example, we have 1, 3, and we have another sorted array which is 2, 4, 5, right? So how to produce we expect to get something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how to implement, how we achieve this? So as you can see, these two arrays are all sorted by itself, right? So when we producing the final sorted array, we just need to compare the two first number of the array, right? We try to compare these two. So, and if to determine which one is smaller, we then put into the final version. For example, here one is smaller. We put one into the final, the combined version, and maybe we want to remove it, so we don't need to care about it anymore because it is already put in sorted array. So now we continue to compare to first number of these two input array, 2 and 3. So of course it's 2. So we remove 2 from the second array. Now 3 and 4. So it's 3 is a smaller number. We remove 3 from the first array, and now it's empty now. We probably don't want to compare anything between these two functions, so it's simply we just put everything from the second array into the final array, right? So we end up with a sorted array combining the two input array, right? So what we want to do is to create a result array. So we only want to compare these two input in case if the both array left is not empty, left and by or length. If both is not empty, you want to compare the first number of these two arrays. So we compare left at index 0 smaller than right index 0 at index. So if this is the case, we want to push into the result the smaller one, which is left at index 0. Otherwise we push the right at index 0. Okay, so when we exit the loop, either left or right is empty. So it might be. Come back to our example. When the first one is empty, we take all the elements in the one that still has elements, right? Put it all to the final array. So, but down here we don't know which one is out of element yet. So solution is to just doing something like we create new array, we spreading all in result, which is the part of the combined version, and we spread all the left or the right because we don't know which one is out of elements and which one still has element. So simply spread it all out and it works fine, right? It doesn't has any side effect, I think. So yeah, the merge function is, I think it is probably we want to remove, right? Remove from the input array after we push it into the final array. So here we just kind of like make a copy, but we definitely want to remove it. To remove the first element of the array, we use shift function, and it's return the remove numbers itself. So right is the same, we want to shift it. So hopefully we have 3 passing tests. Yeah, of course. Now it's time to implement the merge sort. So as I mentioned earlier, we need to divide the recursively divide the array into 2 parts. So probably want to have the middle index of the arrays, which is the array dot length divided by 2. This might produce a decimal number, so we want to round it down, right? So if the number of array 3, then for example x, y, z, so there are 3 elements, and 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. 1.5 is round to 1, so the middle index is 1, which is y, but for x, y, z, d, then 4 divided by 2 is 2, right? So it's this one. So in case we divide it into two parts, 2 halves, then the first half will be from index 0 to index middle index -1, and the second part is from middle index to the end. So we need to recursively divide the function, the array into two halves until the each half has one element only, right? So you may want to do something like sort. We want to run this function again, but passing in the half of the original array. So here it is. Let's make it more clear by first left const left is we can slide will produce a new array. We start from index 0 to n exclusively, so it is middle index. It will not include the number at middle index. So the second part is, let's say, right part. So right part start from middle index until the end, right? So we have two part, and we want to run merge sort. The merge sort will return the sorted version, right? So we have left side right here, we have right side right here. We want to sort, use this function to sort left side and right side. Merge sort. We pass in the left array, we pass in the right array. This will return sorted left. This will return sorted right. So now we have two arrays that is sorted already. We need to combine these two using merge function. This will return an array but is sorted left, sorted right. So hopefully it will work. Oops, there's something wrong here. We forgot a very important piece, which is the base condition. We only want to divide until the size of array is 1. If array length is 1, then return array, because it is already a sorted array. Okay, awesome. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.